Hey guys, Clayton here from Rooted Kinetic Systems on a walk on this beautiful day. And I want this episode to be about taking risks as life is too short. Now I want to first of all say I'm struggling with this right now, and this helps me clear my thoughts. Also hope to help people through it as well. These are just things that I noticed through experiences, thoughts, and just let them out in the air. From also self-awareness, mindfulness. So, why not take that risk? Why not take risks? As we know, life is too short. You hear that a lot. And we don't commit, be all in, or give full effort into some things because we allow fear, doubt, and insecurity to stop us. Human psychology and how we work. We like comfort. We like certainty. We don't like unfamiliarity. We like stability. And then we stay in complacency. You know, so much things in life is about faith. The definition of faith is believing in things you cannot see. Faith is not just correlated or related to religion, but it's literally part of life. We see how difficult life can get, how it can be a struggle every day. Depending where you are in this world, you got power, authority, resources, money, trying to rule the world. Life's definitely broken. It's not perfect, but we make what we can. We do our best to be positive, control what we can, and work with what we have. We can only handle and do so much, though. We need help, support, and guidance from others. We see anything in life that is good or worth doing that makes a positive impact, whether serving or helping someone, solving someone's problem. It's hard. You know, so many things in life is hard. Fitness is hard. Staying positive is hard. School, college is hard. Work is hard. Marriage is hard. Anything worth doing, anything worthwhile, of course, comes with work. Discipline is hard. Choose your heart. I'm sure you guys have heard, trust the process. It's not the destination, it's the journey. And that's so true. Along our journey, of course, there's stepping stones, there's hills and valleys. Before that mountain, before the pinnacle, getting to the mountain of our goals or whatever we want to achieve in life. You know, I've been put down and limited by fear, anxiety, overthinking, overanalyzing, choices, options and decisions in life. And then you sit there, you look. When we're in our mind, it's easier said than done, and we got to try to see the big picture and get out of our heads sometimes, because truly we can be our worst enemy. But naturally, human nature, we're pretty selfish. People aren't focusing on us as much as we think. We're all trying to figure life out. None of us are perfect or have it completely right. In fact, a lot of us probably feel like an imposter, a hypocrite, because we all struggle in ways. Just trying to look for direction, guidance, hope, faith, clarity in life. We want peace, good. We want good things in life. Our sinful human nature limits and stops us from sin. We sin. We let our pride get to us. Pride leads to destruction. But blessed are the humble, meek, the people that walk and live in humility. But then also they're confident in their everyday works that they create, their good works of life. We'll hear so much words or things people say about failure. I'm going to just give my perspective, and I don't think it's exactly right. Just where I feel, what I feel helps me the most understand it. Also live and apply it to my life more. In order to grow and learn in life, we must fail. Failure is not a bad thing, and we avoid failure. We avoid getting uncomfortable. To grow, we must go through difficulties, pains, trials in life. What we go through, we will grow through. If we don't let it define us and we don't dwell on our failures, setbacks, or mistakes, and we learn from them and build from there. So we got to step back a lot. Remember our why. Why are we doing what we're doing? Let that be our foundation to life and to build from. Through the tough times, we can reflect, bounce back. And if we fall backwards in something, that should be it. Should be in our faith, our purpose, and reason why we're doing what we're doing. That will help us fall forward rather than stay down. It picks us back up and helps us keep going. So unless you hit the lottery, you're truly blessed, or some people just, it's hard to say, they just think it's luck. But a lot of the people that are very successful and great in life, they have all these resources, materials. They worked really hard for it. They took the risk. They chose to live very difficult lives, like a lot of entrepreneurs. Make that their whole life. And definitely lived unbalanced. There was no work-life balance. Balance wasn't really a thing for them. Then we see they haven't really done a whole lot in life. They haven't really built anything. They haven't really grown. They sit in the same place for years. So we all have priorities and values. So let's not be judgmental, look down on people. Some people have good intentions and are trying to help. Taking the good, leave out the bad. You get to choose what you take inventory of and place in your mind. You are part of the author of your life. You're like the co-author. You can write your story. I believe that God gives us access to our story in life as well. What we choose our chapters to be in life. But He has the pen. He's the author and finisher of life. So many people kind of just try to find ways to put people to work, in a sense. That's with anything in life. People, and we will call each other out on things before looking at the plank in our own eye, as we all can be hypocrites. So don't care what people think. People aren't paying as much attention to you as you think. A lot of people don't really care. Don't even really complain. How many people really listen? This is the hard truth. Very few people do. Why not see these risks or sacrifices we're making as ways to invest in our future? Like college, for example, and a lot of people's experience or situation. Spending this time, this money, taking out these loans, being in debt. But the amount of resources, the benefits that you get from it, you got to be able to apply yourself. It gives you the foundation, the resources, networks, to be able to do what you want to do. It's like we always want instant gratification. We're impatient. We need delayed gratification and be able to emotional regulate, especially manage our stress. So we're going to choose to take the risk because life is too short. You want to look at yourself later on in life and have regret. Let regret and shame, guilt bring you down. Don't limit yourself. Don't give yourself barriers. There's already enough things in life trying to put you down. So follow your passions, your desires. Live fully alive. Do what you truly want to do. And don't care what people think. Don't apologize.